Hello, welcome back. This is Sarah. I finally have my apartment kind of together so I can finally sit down with y'all. I just haven't done this in so long, so I'm so excited. I have a new foundation I've been loving. So yeah, we're gonna get ready together. Okay, to start off, I'm using the Maybelline Superstay Active Wear. This is what it looks like. And I just want to apologize to all the people who told me to try this foundation and I didn't listen. I stay away from long wear foundations sometimes because a lot of them tend to be more drying, so it holds onto the moisture in your skin in order to extend the wear of the foundation, right? So I'm scared of that because I have pretty dry skin, so I would get little patches here and there if I use a super long wear foundation. So that's why I held off on trying this. And I posted a photo on Instagram that's completely unfiltered. Like, I Facetune all my photos on Instagram. That one did not touch Facetune, did not touch Photoshop. It was just fresh out the camera roll and the foundation looks so good. So if you have dry skin like me and you want to try a long wear foundation, the tip that I would give you is to wear a very hydrating moisturizer underneath. I already have my skin prepped. And this is also, you see this? This is pretty full coverage. Also, camera upgrade so you can really see how this foundation works. But that was like maybe 3/4 of a pump. Look at how it hits so many blood vessels and broken capillaries on this side of my face. And this is with no concealer, and it has such a nice blurring effect. This is slightly darker than my face because my face is the lightest part of my body. And I feel like, especially now that I have blonde hair, a warmer foundation just looks better on me. Also, I always go blonde and then go back, and the reason why I panic is I really like how blonde looks on me, but because my skin tone is more cool, it could be very unflattering to have blonde hair. So you can already tell from before I applied the foundation to now, this just goes together so much better than what I had going on before I applied foundation. And to all the girls who like, you know, a natural no makeup look, I still feel like you should try something like this because you don't have to apply too much of this. You can mix this with an oil if you want to, but it really just gives you a nice flawless base. Next, I'm gonna try one of these. So Fenty Beauty sent these to me. These are the Bright Fix Eye Brightener. They are marketed as kind of hydrating concealers, but there are 3 shades that are color correcting shades. For my skin tone, I'm pretty sure Rose Quartz would be my shade. This is what it looks like. It looks really white actually, so I think I might mix it. I might mix it with Deep Melon. So these are the 2 shades, and I'm gonna mix these 2. And with a gel texture like this, I'm just gonna apply with my fingers. I'm not convinced it did much color correcting other than just the concealing. Now next, I'm gonna use a Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, which is finally available in Canada. It's been years now, and I just got the travel size. So I'm just going to dot a little bit here. Got a little pimple right here. Okay, I feel like I need a little bit more on the spots. Beautiful. I have a lot of redness around my nose, and that's because when I was younger, I didn't know how to treat blackheads, and this is also why I tell you guys not to squeeze your blackheads without extractors and just with your fingers, because you can break a bunch of capillaries around the nose, and those are very hard to treat. I actually scheduled a laser appointment for those broken capillaries around my nose. They're really hard to fix. Now I'm gonna set my foundation. I'm gonna use the RCMA No Color Powder, which is on its last leg. It's so ugly now. I probably used this for 3 years. It's finally going empty. I also recently got these little powder puffs that I got from Amazon, and they're so nice to use. They're so soft, and it applies powder so much better than beauty blenders, in my opinion. I know all the makeup artists love using beauty blenders and sponges for powder, but I don't get it. Because when you wet the sponge and the water hits the powder, it gets like pasty, and then you get that pasty look on your face. Someone tell me if I'm doing something wrong, but it just never worked well for me for baking or for just powder application. Anyway, so I'm dusting off the excess. I'm just going to powder right here. And I'm also gonna do right here. I basically just do this area to make my jawline pop. It's not really baking, but I am a little bit more heavy-handed in these areas. And you see, even though the foundation is a little darker than my natural color, now it kind of meshes together because I have a lighter colored powder. But this is basically just a translucent powder, and if you apply enough, there will be some color. Next up, we got the brows, and I really want to try these new Makeup Forever Aqua Resist Brow Definer. I love me a micro pencil, so I'm going to try that one first. I'm going to use this one in the shade Soft Brown. Get all the foundation out of my brows first. After I dyed my hair blonde, I definitely felt like I needed to change my brow color, because if it's too ashy, it's going to look almost gray. Again, you just have to warm up everything in your makeup routine so you don't get too washed out by the hair. This soft brown has a warmer tone. You see how it kind of matches my hair? That is what you need to go for. I'm just doing a nice little classic brow. It takes me a long time to match them because my natural brows are not symmetrical at all. Okay, now I'm going to set my brows with the Aqua Resist Brow Fixer. I feel like there are so many new... Ooh, this is pretty interesting. Look at this. Look at this little spoolie. I feel like every other product launch these days are all based on a lamination brow technique. NYX has one, Patrick Ta has one, and Makeup by Mario has one, and I'm so tempted to try them, but I just have not found one that actually holds your brows up. Like, I'll keep looking for one that works, and if you have any recommendations, let me know, but I've just tried so many. I've tried the NYX one, I've tried the Benefit one. They just don't hold your brows up all day. Like, it'll keep them gelled for sure, but if your natural brow grows downwards, it's like you can't even fight it. I'm very interested in the Got2b brow glue though, because everybody uses that for their brows and they finally caught on and made their own, so I cannot wait. I kind of love this brow. I'm gonna keep testing these out, but so far I really like these. The brow gel is really dry, like it's not wet when you apply it, so it feels like it's gonna hold on to your brow hairs for a long time. And because the spoolie is so small and fine, it really catches all the hair, so I'm excited about that. Next up, I'm just gonna apply some blush. I'm using the KKW Beauty in Honey Love, and I'm applying this starting from here, almost at the high points of my cheekbones and just all the way up like that. I feel like I don't even contour my cheeks anymore. Blush can lift your cheeks just as well, and I kind of don't like that really gaunt like type of look anymore. And a little bit on my forehead, and then I'm just gonna contour my nose with a cool brown eyeshadow. And if I blend away too far, like outside of my nose, I'll just apply a little bit more powder. And then I'm gonna take one of these little brushes and pick up a light white eyeshadow. Just draw a straight line. Who knows who this? Next, I'm gonna start on the eyes. I'm gonna use that same light eyeshadow. I like to pull this out, extending beyond the brow. And that really makes your brow bone just pop. So this is my everyday glam, and what I like to do is use my blush color on my eyes. So I'm gonna go back in with the blush and start in the center of my eyeball and drag it all the way out. Because this color is so close to my skin tone, and if you're using your blush shade, it should be close to your skin tone as well. You can really get away with blending it really far outside of your eye because it's still gonna look pretty natural. Another thing is I have very rounded eyes. But actually, let me blend this a little bit more. Next, I'm going to pick up a warm brown shade. I'm gonna apply this right above my crease, not on my crease, but above it. I'm going back in with the blush shade and using that as my transition shade. Apply more of that brow bone highlight, but only in the center of the eye, not over here, just center of the eye. Because you see how this is going up a little bit too much? That is going to make your eyes look rounder and not as foxy, because what you want to do is squeeze down this part of the eye and then make this part longer and bigger. So if your shape is like that, which is my natural eye shape, it's going to look a lot more round. And next up is eyeliner, and I'm going to use the Benefit Roller Lash. I'm going to try that again with a dark brown eyeshadow. Okay, I feel like this looks so much better. Okay, I feel like the liner looks pretty good. I'm going to go back in with the dark brown. I feel like I made it a little bit too warm. Okay, I'm gonna take that small brush that I use for my nose contour and just draw that thin white line right above my liner, kind of to fake a cut crease almost. Next up, I'm gonna apply these lashes. These are from Kiss. This is from their collection called MLB Be My Lash But Better, and this one is called No Filter. And I cut these up specifically so that it would only cover 3/4 of my eye like that. And then I'm just popping these on. Now I want to try this new highlighter from M Cosmetics. This is their Moonbeam in Halo. I haven't really found a highlighter that impressed me in a long time, so I'm gonna try. I swatched this and it looked beautiful, so I want to try this on my face. This comes in a cushion puff. Look at that! Oh my god. I'm very light-handed over here. That's so pretty. But I feel like this would be better if I didn't use this. So I'm just gonna dip my brush in here. Ooh, yes. That's what I'm talking about. Just a little bit under the brow. I'm gonna do a little bit right on the nose bridge. Beautiful. I'm gonna go back in with my beauty blender just to blend out everything on the cheeks. Last thing for the face, I'm gonna go in with the Dragon Beauty, what's this called? Yes, Transformation Face Powder, and I love this powder. This is my favorite powder for brightening, so I'm gonna start off with the salmon color right underneath the eyes. I'm gonna start from here to brighten the inner corners as well. You see what a huge difference that makes in my under eye circles? And then I'm gonna switch to yellow and just use this to brighten right here. Because with all the blending, you might make the nose contour area really messy just because, you know, there's so much product going on there. So I use this as a last step to really clean up that area. So the contour is just, you know, really defined. And also the brightest point of your face is in the center, so it kind of cinches everything in. Now that the lashes are kind of dry, I'm gonna do a little light clamp to blend everything in, to blend it with my real lash. You don't really need to do this if you're wearing a full strip lash, but because I'm doing a quarter, I need to blend it in with my real lash. I'm gonna focus on this area, the little wispy real lashes I have, so it's as thick and as visible as the fake lashes. Okay, last thing on the eyes, I'm gonna use the Makeup Forever Aqua Resist Color Pencil in Graphite, and I'm just gonna tight line to blend the lashes even more. I'm going to do a little bit of an inner corner highlight, like that. I'm still using M Cosmetics Moonbeam in Halo. And I'm gonna line my lips with the MAC lip pencil in Subculture. I feel like it's not dark enough. I'm gonna use my brow pencil and go over it one more time. I found this under different names in different places, but this is a dual-ended lip color. One side is a lip balm and the other side is a lipstick. I'm using the shade Permanent Blush, and I really love this because it does not come off. Okay, now that it's dry, I'm going to apply a little bit of Rose Tattoo right on the bottom lip, just in the center. I'm gonna go wash my hands and we're gonna come back with a hair tutorial. Okay, so this is the wavy hair oh my God. See, this is why you need a no crease clip, because look at my hair right now. But it's okay, because we're doing our hair anyways. So I'm gonna section it off to 2 parts. You can do more if you want to, but I am lazy. So I'm gonna section the top half like that. And this is what I'll be using today. This is the INH Hair Waver. And this is very straightforward. You basically just take a strand of hair and apply it like that. And then after that, you match this barrel with the last barrel and do it one more time. Just go all the way down. And this is what it should look like in the end. It's very soft. It's not like a super curly curl. This is just like, this is like a beach waves type of look. And you just repeat that on your whole head. And this is what it looks like. So I've done my whole head. It's supposed to look like tussled and messy, and so there are some pieces that are not perfect, but that's part of the look, or at least that's what I tell myself. And the biggest thing here is this little line of demarcation right here. It looks like it's been crimped. And what you can do is just wet that part of your hair. You just wet this little crimp area, and as it air dries, it's going to soften and just go away. You can also try taking the waver and starting right at the scalp, so the line would be right here and you wouldn't really be able to tell. But you see, I just wet it and it's already softened so much. This is my dress, and I'm just going to apply a little bit of the iconic London Prep Set Glow. This is a setting spray and it does have fragrance in it, but this just looks so good that I can't get rid of it. I can't find a replacement. And I also like applying this on my body. When you want like I was just sweating type of glow, but you don't want to commit to like wearing a lot of body makeup, this is a nice like sheen to apply on top of your body. And that is it. I'm ready to go. I hope you guys had a good time getting ready with me. If you like these type of longer talk through get ready with me's, let me know, because I really love making them. I just sit here and talk to y'all and do my makeup. Thank y'all so much for all your patience when I was in my 3-month depressive episode. And click here to watch more of my videos, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye. Mwah, mwah. Okay, bye.